And we're back. We want to once again thank Dallas Curtis for being up here in the booth with me. And actually, as Dallas said, this is a great seat. You know, we get to sit here. We've got a place to put all of our paperwork and just really a bird's eye view of the whole court. And again, I want to thank Elliot Robertson and the technology crew for the fantastic job they do. Our producer is Cole Owens. I'm Kurt Parker, and like I said several times, Dallas Curtis is with us. We want to thank Ryan Eaton. Dallas says he makes great onion burgers, and I can absolutely agree with that because I just had one. So Ryan Eaton, Advantage Insurance, thank you. All the proceeds go to the boys basketball program. I gave you just a minute ago all of our winners from our school's Teachers of the Year. So we covered that. Now I want to go on to the next thing, and Dallas is going to talk a little bit about what's coming. Besides December 3rd, the wrestling team with Coach Lewis's squad will be in Weatherford on the 3rd. 4th, there's nothing except the students returning. And then on the 5th, what's going to happen, Dallas?
January 5th through 7th, Coach Douglas and the Lady Indians and Coach Hayden and the El Reno High Indians will be competing in the Anadarko tournament. The Lady Indians return as defending champions, and the boys team lost two very close overtime games last year in that tournament. So they'll return for a championship on their mind again this year. Excited to make that trip down to Anadarko. Always a great tournament. Both teams made it to the finals in last week's Hera Invitational and had excellent outings. Came up just a little bit short in the championship game.
Yep. So if you could travel to Anadarko with us, we'd love to see you there. Last year we had a great crowd from El Reno Indian Nation, and we want you to join us one more time. There's a couple of really good restaurants in Anadarko, so
sure is.
Depending on when the boys and girls play, and I don't have that information, I'll try to get that to you at halftime, so you can know when to plan on coming. I know that both of them will have a high seed, so okay, we're back and we're getting ready to have the lineups. We're going to do the best we can in getting Piedmont's lineup. We definitely have our own lineup, so we'll be giving that to you.
And your El Reno Indians.
El Reno Indians, coached by Rodney Hayden. Assistant coach Gavin Beavers, Tyler Hill, and Briar Workman.
Number 3, Walker Kennedy.
Number 3, Kennedy, starting for Piedmont.
Number 15, Ryder Anderson.
Number 15, Ryan Anderson.
Number 24, Hudson Height.
Number 24, Hudson Height.
Number 32, Colton Sanders.
Number 32, Colton Sanders.
Jeremiah Reed.
And number 35, I believe, Jeremiah Reed.
It's time now for your Indians starting 5.
And now for our Indians starting lineup.
At guard, 6'1" senior,
Number 0, Matt Topai. Matt had a great tournament
at guard,
at Hera.
sophomore,
Number 1, Carter Romanos.
at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4,
And number 4,
Romano.
following right in behind the workhorse of the team, number 4, Evan Romanos.
Number 23,
then in the middle, James Revelis.
And at guard, 5'11" sophomore, number 24.
And at guard, I told you Emory had a twin brother, and here he is, Alex Elizondo.
Your Indians are led by Coach Rodney Hayden.
We're glad you're joining us at ElRenoIndians.tv and Squirtle. Like I said, our producer is Cole Owens. I'm being joined tonight by Dallas Curtis. And we also want to thank our superintendent of schools, Mr. Matt Goucher, and Tim Pounds, high school principal. And we are tipping off Alex Bray, athletic director, Rodney Hayden, athletic director. Alex Bray is our sports medicine director, and our director of basketball operations, Mr. Fred Slaughter. And we are tipped off, and the Indians are on defense. Nice first step by number 35. And we
Jeremiah
believe his
Reed.
name is Reed.
That was a nice first step. Way to attack the goal. That was good for opening possession for Piedmont. Get in the paint, get an easy bucket.
You know, it may have kind of thrown you off because we really hadn't seen him that much. I don't know what grade he's in. I don't remember him playing last year for Piedmont.
I don't either.
And, you know, he could be a move in, whatever. Evan looks at it, not there. Rebound by 35. 35 is definitely a total lefty. He thinks about a three, so he has apparently got some range as well.
Yeah, he looks like a scorer. I mean, he just looks good with the ball in his hand so far.
Spot up three, number is no good.
Good
Nice
strip by
strip.
Carter.
Yes, absolutely. Carter brings the ball up, looking, finds his brother Evan. Evan drives hard, kicks it to Elizondo. Elizondo goes strong, kicks it to Matthew Topai, gets it blocked, gets it right back. Good job by Matthew. Good composure. Elizondo drives in hard, beautiful scoop. James gets the ball. And James is called with a foul. And that is his first.
I think both the Piedmont girls and boys teams are in the top 10 in 5A. Is that correct? I didn't see the rankings before the game, but I think they're both in the top 10.
I don't know that. I wouldn't doubt that, but I wouldn't know. At this point in time, I'm not sure that the rankings are officially out. They may be, because it's Christmas, so maybe the first ones did come out like maybe Monday.
I think so.
Maybe right now that I think about it. It's hard to believe it's already Christmas. It just seems like we started school the other day.
Right, it is time.
Matthew Topai spots up for a three. No good. A little bit hard. Height kicks it out to number 35, and he kicks it over to Kennedy for a three, and count it. And Piedmont jumps out to a 5-0 lead. Evan brings the ball back, surveying, going, kicks it to Matthew. Matthew to Alex. Alex looks to Coach Hayden, gets play call. James slips the screen. Alex moving, good scoop, not there. Carter gets the board,
Nice follow-up,
and beautiful scoop shot by Carter. Carter just is one of those kids, Dallas, that has a sense of where the ball is going to come off the rim and gets himself in those positions.
Yeah, just a smooth basketball player. Yeah, high basketball IQ, like you said.
Nice high pick
Has
there
a
by
knack for it.
Piedmont.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Piedmont.
Indians trail early, 2-7.
.32 with a push on Revelis down low. I believe that's Jeremiah Reed. No, I'm sorry. Colton Sanders.
James goes in, looks, makes a nice spin move.
Oh.
Hits every part of the rim, just doesn't fall. Good look.
Soft shot, great move, yep.
Good defense. Drive on the baseline by number 24, and that was Hyde. And quick timeout by Coach Hayden, 32nd, and he's calling the official over.
Yeah, Rodney's not happy with the start of the game. Going to calm the guys down, get them back into the set. Looks, we're trailing a lot on some of those cutters. Try to get some defensive intensity picked up, cut them off. Try to keep them out of the paint. They've had a couple of easy looks at the bucket. He'll address that right now, and I wouldn't expect to see much more of that. Oh, really?
We're back to action. Handoff by James. Hands it to Elizondo. Elizondo looking for James. James working on 32. Bound, take down. Good strong move by James. Can't get it to fall. Indians back on defense. Trailing 9-2 with 3:22 to go in the first quarter.
Foul on Revelis, his second. Send him to the bench early.
James is being replaced by Jacob Robertson. Jacob came in and gave us some great minutes in the tournament at Hera.
He did,
So,
stepped up.
He has always had a propensity to pick up fouls. And one of the things he told me early on this year that he was going to try not to get in foul trouble all the time. And he's done a pretty good job with that. Hope I didn't jinx him. Carter with 3, not there. Number 35 with the ball, and that's Jeremiah Reed. Jacob walls up strong, and they call a blocking foul on Jacob. And that is Jacob's first.
Just got beat to the baseline, was a little bit late closing over. And that's one thing you're talking about Jacob and the fouls. That is something that he's, just continually has to work on is moving his feet. He's a big body guy. He takes up space. He does a really good job of intimidating inside, but sometimes his feet don't follow.
Right. And he's very physical.
Yes, love it. Good block. Great block, Jacob.
Yeah, Matthew Tobai did a great job by coming off the weak side to the strong side, and then he hesitated just enough because Matthew was there that Jacob could swipe the ball away. Number 5, Deontay Palmer comes in for us. Deontay really did a great job in the tournament, and so we're looking at number 3 spotting up one more time. It's short. Rebound goes to Jacob, fighting for it, loses the ball. 35 comes up with it. Elizondo does a beautiful job of getting position, feet set, and good job by Alex Elizondo. He knew that the big man was going straight to the goal and not hesitating. and he immediately ran over there and got there.
Slid over and took the charge. Yeah, not easy thing to do.
No,
You don't see a lot of people take charges in high school anymore.
no, especially not with somebody that
Right.
big and strong coming
Yeah,
at you
right.
when he's about 5'10". Carter passes to Jacob. Jacob goes in strong.
Looks like they called a foul on the floor before he got into a shooting motion.
They did. Indians inbounding inside to Jacob. Jacob surveys. Nice spin move off the glass. A little bit short. Jacob
foul,
doesn't need
Jacob.
to pick up the foul.
That's
Good
right.
job. He almost, it was tempting. Ball out to Kennedy. Kennedy over to Anderson. Anderson, Sanders shoots over Jacob. Good defense by the Indians on that one. Carter finds Palmer. Palmer drives hard, goes in and picks up number 2 on Reed. That's huge. He has to go sit down. And I don't see anybody on the bench that's going to get anywhere near his strength and his presence.
You don't replace that.
No.
Nice aggressive play by Deontay.
Absolutely.
Don't settle for the shot.
Yeah. Dante's a
Like
good-looking player.
He is
he's
smooth athlete.
Yes, he's really beginning to come in his own in the rotation and understanding what Coach Hayden wants of him. And, another thing about our depth is before we got all the football players in the gym, we had 8, 9 kids that were playing a lot of the scrimmages, so we can go deep in our bench if we have to.
I agree.
And 13, new in. I apologize, we don't have his number. Anderson handling. Under 1 minute to go in the first quarter, inside. And a walk, stutter step by Height.
Indians in zone right now. Three-point line.
Number 44, Jaden Robinson, just checked in for the Indians. Elizondo almost had a drive, pulled out. Palmer, beautiful move. Jacob, what a strong board. Jacob goes up, gets blocked. Good defense by number 3, Kennedy. 24 seconds. Indians trail 4-10.
Great
Great
read by Carter.
by Carter.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it bounces off his leg. Can't control it. I think his eyes got way too big.
He did. He saw a lot of court in front of him.
Yeah, he did.
Took his eye off the ball before he had it controlled and off the knee, out of bounds. But great anticipation. He's just got a natural feel for the game.
Six seconds, 5, 4, 3. Good poke away, but it goes, It rode right to the Piedmont player. I'm not sure. Oh, it was on Robinson. I knew Palmer got all ball.
Yeah, I was
Holy
going to say,
cow,
I thought they were.
he
I
about
thought
jumped out of the gym.
He did. I initially thought they were calling the foul on Palmer, but I didn't see
Right,
the contact down low.
right. I didn't either. So Sanders goes to the line for Piedmont and makes 1 of 2. Gets ready for the second one. And makes both of them. And Piedmont leads after one, 4-12.
At the end of the first, Piedmont 12.
We will be back in 60 seconds.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
We know you have options when it comes to your vehicles, so we are grateful for the fact that you make us your dealership of choice. Whether you are needing service or parts on your existing vehicles, or possibly you are in the market for a new or newer vehicle, at Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, we will never take your time, loyalty, and friendship for granted. We are here for you. 405-262-2466, I-40 and Highway 81, exit 125. Dorsey Jones Buick GMC, the dealership with the gray canopy covers.
Before we open, a couple of stats before we open the second quarter. Indians not shooting the ball well. 1 of 10 that first quarter. Had some easy looks, had some good looks, just didn't fall. Got a couple of free throws, 2 for 2 from Deontay. A couple of steals from Carter. That's the highlights, other than a couple of personal fouls on James that put him on the bench. And now we open our second quarter, down 4-12.
We're back to action. Indians running the weave at the top, looking for a drop. Beautiful drop off. Beautiful dime by Palmer. And Matthew Topai finishes. And Indians trail by only 6 now, 6-12. Jacob walls up. Good job by Jacob and Matthew Topai. Matthew only being 6'1", but Matthew can jump with the big guys.
He's a serious athlete. Got some springs for sure.
Absolutely. Good job by Jacob, and I don't understand why that was not at least 3 seconds in the lane.
Right. Love the skip pass. Underutilized offensive weapon in basketball. You don't see the skip pass done enough.
Yes, that's correct. We've got a new person in. We've got Deontay Washington. Kicks it to Carter. Carter in the corner. No, there. Matthew goes up strong. Good save by Matthew. Finds Deontay. Finds. Yes, sir. Deontay finds Deontay. Deontay finds Deontay. And Palmer is going to the line to finish the and one for the conventional three-point play. Great hustle by him, and he was rewarded for it.
That's right.
And it's a little short. Indians trail 8-12. Cut the deficit to 4 from 8 at the beginning of the quarter. Defense is ramped up. Deontay has shown us over and over that he can really play in-your-face defense. Good job by Jacob turning down the good challenge by Jacob. And oh my goodness, number 32, accidentally, he was turning around trying to block out, and Carter was going for the rebound, and no malicious intent on that young man's part. It's just a basketball play.
It was. Just Carter, got up in the air, got up underneath him.
Yes. Yeah.
Glad he's okay. There's seen some pretty bad injuries when that happens.
Jacob is usually our walking wounded.
Right.
He gets smacked in the face by an elbow or something every once in a while, and thank goodness.
When you're in there doing a lot of the dirty work, those things happen.
Oh, yeah.
He's a tough kid.
Good job. Nice spin move by Jacob. A little strong, but look at Matthew Topai. Up there with the Giants.
He is. Great leaper.
and it's just effortless. Good defense. Anderson looking, kicks it out. Back up to Anderson. Spot up Kennedy. Turns it down. Drive, dish. And they're calling Jacob on his second foul. And it appears that Jacob got the worst side of that. But anyway, he did get off his feet. And that's the worst thing in the world for a big man to do. It's called pull the chair out.
That's right. Jacob
needs to learn that savvy little move. I was pretty good at it in high school. It was an excellent transition.
Another aggressive move by Deontay.
Yes.
Way to attack the rim.
Palmer's absolutely being the aggressor right now. And because of him being the aggressor, it's going to open other things up.
Exactly. He's going to knock down some free throws now.
Yes, sir. That's kind of been the bugaboo of the Indians this year, is we have not converted at the free throw line.
Yep. You do a good job getting there. Go reward yourself. Relax, knock it down. Good
there
shot.
You go. And I like the way you put it, reward yourself. You did the hard work. You got to the line. You got, finish.
All the hard stuff's over with.
That's right.
Yeah, walk.
As my high school coach used to say, they're called free for a reason.
For a reason.
Good defense by the Indians right there. Turn the ball over. Caused Piedmont to turn the ball over. 4:45 to go in the contest. The Indians trail by 3. Inside to Jacob. Jacob goes up strong, and he's going to the line for 2 shots. And those two have been battling.
Definitely going after it underneath.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're going to be sore tomorrow.
And that is his third.
Oh, wow. Big foul early in the game.
Yeah. And what's interesting is on that back down that Jacob just did is what 32 have been doing to Jacob down on their end. So
sure.
They're
trading blows right now.
Tit for tat.
Yeah, they're trading blows.
One thing about Jacob that I really like, he has improved his free throw shooting so much. He made some big free throws down the stretch in the Hera game.
Yeah.
And a good job by that young man once again.
Yeah, significant difference.
Yes.
And his shooting at the free throw line. And when
nice job by Matthew.
Steal. When you don't have a whole lot of opportunities to score the ball, you want to make it. You want to take advantage of those free throws for sure.
Correct. Indians only trail by 1. Nice high screen by Jacob. Good job by Deontay. What blow by and 1. Count it. Excellent job. Nice savvy by that sophomore right there.
Yeah, he can play.
He can play.
I watched him earlier in the JV game, and
yes. Yeah.
He's a talented young kid.
Yep. His sister Jalen plays for the Lady Indians, and you saw her a little bit earlier this evening. Talented duo. Does not get it. Matthew keeps the ball alive. Matthew does those little tiny things. And, with Evan and James on the bench with 2 fouls apiece, somebody had to step up and pick up. And definitely Matthew, Jacob, and both Deontays have come in and done a great job. So Coach Hayden can protect those 2 valuable players over there on the bench. Nice poke away from Deontay.
Yep.
Ball stays with Piedmont.
Piedmont's
now lead.
Kind of doing the same thing with their aggressor.
Yes.
Who was their go-to guy?
Reed.
Mr. Reed early on. they've been fortunate enough to keep him on the bench and give him a little bit of rest right now.
And I did not see what happened. All I saw is Deontay Palmer go flying.
Which is common, you know.
Which is common because he
leaves it out there.
He leaves it out there.
He thinks he can save every ball, and I like that about him.
I do too.
You know, don't just let it go out of bounds. Go make a play. Why not?
Right.
Good
oh,
steal.
nice.
Ooh.
I like the way he times that dribble. That is.
Yeah, he watches.
Yeah.
And he's sneaky quick with the hands.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, wow.
Excellent job by Evan back on the floor.
Good pressure by Evan. Creates his turnover.
Jacob Robertson goes off, and he gets a big hand from the El Reno faithful.
Well done, Jacob.
Elizondo back on the floor. So now we've got 4 3-point shooters, and we've got Evan as the inside man. Oh, nice dish. Good look. Deontay tried to reach around again. Nice job by Elizondo. He has no fear. He took a couple of charges from those big guys from Choctaw the other night, and I thought, I'm going to have to scrape him up with a spatula. He just gets up and keeps going. Indians, as dismal as our shooting has been, lead 13-12. Elizondo tees it up for 3, almost there. Good job by Deontay, kicks it to Carter. Carter hits a 3, right there. And you do not leave. Carter Roman knows, and that's what the Piedmont coach is looking at his team saying, what are you doing?
Right.
Don't let him set his feet.
You've guys seen the film. Don't leave him alone.
That's right. That's right. What do you think are the keys of the game right now?
I think since it's a slow, oh, you're back. Thank you. You know, since the game is slowed down like it is right now, it's one of those where, you know, when I'm coaching my young girls, is limit the other team to 1 shot. You know, nobody's shooting the ball real well, so when a shot goes up, you put a body on somebody.
Yes.
You block out, you get the rebound. You can't afford offensive rebounds when the game is a low-scoring, tight game like this. So
that's right.
Block out, rebound, take it the other direction. So
yeah,
that's
very well said.
One thing that I want to be looking forward to seeing in this second half, especially when Piedmont gets probably their best player back on the court this second half. Limiting that offense to 1 shot, going the other direction. Got a little bit of a timeout here in the game, in the action. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like we're ready to ramp it back up.
Okay. And we're back to action. Thank you. That's great insight, especially the terminology that I was thinking while you were talking about shoot and get the rebound and don't get any second chances is one and done.
One and done.
Just what you were talking about.
Rebound.
Yes.
That's a backbreaker when it's a low-scoring game.
Absolutely.
Another offensive rebound.
And long shot, long rebound.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yeah, they're shooting threes, and our guys are running up underneath the goal. The ball's not bouncing underneath the goal on a long shot. It's going to carry out. So yeah, two mistakes there, 2 offensive rebounds. Luckily, we didn't give up any points.
Correct. Carter with a nice floater.
Carter Rose goes to line to shoot 2.
Gets bumped by their other big man, number 30, and we saw him do a lot of damage in the JV game. And Carter goes to the line.
A little short.
Little short. Jacob comes out. Smart move by Coach Hayden. You don't want to pick up his third foul also. And Piedmont has gone to a smaller lineup, and so we're matching up. We bring Deontay back in, and I think, you know, Coach Hayden is a master of chess. I've never played him in chess. I don't want to, but wow, what a read. Oh. It's a great hustle by Deontay.
Yeah,
ran into the official.
Looked like a defensive back out there.
Yep. Yeah. The official is part of the floor, so there's nothing you can do about that. Kennedy from Coach Hayden's lap, basically. Misses it. Indians trail 17. Indians lead 17-12. Jacob got a little bit of a rest. He's bringing Matthew out, so Matthew doesn't pick up his third foul.
Quick shout out to number 14 on Piedmont's team, Hayes White, Dr. Trevor White, optometrist here in town. They do live in the Piedmont area, but Dr. White and I went to college together at Northeastern State. One of a really good classmate and friend from college. So young Hayes in the game. He did really well in the JV game earlier, but so
and he
shout out
was
to that
incredible last night in the freshman game.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, the second he walked on the floor, I was like, I remember him from last night.
Yeah. So he's a freshman getting some good minutes here with the high school team. He'll be somebody to watch moving forward in 5A basketball.
Oh, absolutely. So 1 minute to go in the first half. Kick out by number 14. And who is the foul on?
Foul on Evan.
Foul on Evan. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carter with the pickup.
Oh, it was Carter.
Yeah, it was Carter.
It was Carter. So Anderson goes to the line. Makes his free throw. Piedmont coach wisely gets 30 out before he gets his third foul. Good coaching by both Coach Hayden and his counterpart.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the coach is for Piedmont, but he's done a really good job. I was a little surprised he didn't put Reed, probably their best player, back in the game here to close it out. But I understand not wanting to pick up that third foul.
Elizondo, beautiful three.
Smooth shot.
Smooth. Elizondo has become more of a role player than he was in scrimmages. In scrimmages, he was one of our main scorers, scoring threats, but he does such a brilliant job handling the ball. And there's another one of those inside rebounds. Jacob pats himself on the chest and said, I should have blocked him out.
Yeah. That's one thing to tell yourself to do it. It's another to actually go do it. And
well, the other
blocking
thing
out is it's a lost art, if you will.
It is.
Everybody thinks they're sometimes just, I'm more athletic. I can jump higher than the next guy. I'll go get this rebound.
Correct.
Well, I don't care how high you can jump. If I've got a rear end on you and I'm pushing you out and you jump up, guess what? That foul's going to be on you coming over my back. So.
Yeah.
We've got an air horn that went off.
Yep.
In the maybe in the student section, or I'm not sure what happened there, but refs didn't like it, and they're going to give him another shot. So please keep your air horns in your pockets.
And it cost the Indians a point.
Gave him a point. We'll see how that factors in late.
Elizondo to Carter. Carter rises. No good. Jacob, it's a good thing the buzzer went off because he may have picked up foul number 3 on that one.
Jacob was almost over the back on that, so yeah. 20-16, halftime.
We're going to keep it right here. Our cheerleaders, under the direction of Jacqueline Smith, are going to be performing for us, and so we want to thank Coach Smith and all the tireless hours that she spends with these young ladies and this gentleman. And so right now we are going to have the performance that these young folks did at Gifts of the Yanks. And I'll be quiet and let you listen.
The 2022-23 cheer team, we have freshman Piper Bird,
freshman.
Bella
Hart, freshman.
and Haley Salazar.
I can't get them all. I will. I have a...
Camden Sears, Frankie Joe Walker, and Zoe Wood. Juniors, we have Ainsley Bailey, Emma Cutter, and Serenity Snyder. And our seniors, we have Rayleigh Wright, Brianna Stevenson,
Brittany Wright, Brianna Stevenson.
Brooklyn Mitchum, Alexis Lively, and Kristen Haynes. And we would just like to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Great job by our cheer squad, and here are their names. Seniors, Kysten Haynes, Alexis Lively, Brooklyn Mitchum, Flamina Starna, Brianna Stevenson, Rayleigh Wright.
She has been our foreign exchange student, and she is from Italy. She attends high school in Rome, but has been with us for the last 5 months. Flaminia. Flaminia has been a valuable part of the EHS cheer team, and we will miss her dearly. Her favorite cheer memory is her last football game for playoffs, and it was snowing. Flaminia said that she has had a lot of fun, and she is glad that she was able to share that moment with her friends. That is something that she will never forget. Flaminia, we love you, and we're going to miss you, and we wish you the best of luck.
They're just recognizing our foreign exchange student, Flaminia Starna, and thanking her for the last 5 months of being here with us in El Reno, and she is headed back home to, I believe, Italy. Is that what they said? So let me finish. Let me start over. Kysten Haynes, Alexis Lively, Brooklyn Mitchum, Flaminia Starna, Brianna Stevenson, Rayleigh Wright, Ainsley Bailey, Natalia Guerrero, Emma Ketter, Serenity Schneider, Soledad Hernandez, Bailey Schmidt, Camden Sears, Frankie Walker, Zoe Wood, Piper Bird, Griselle Guzman, Bella Hart, Lily Hayes, and Haley Salazar. And once again, your cheer sponsor and our cheer coach is Miss Jacqueline Smith. We're going to step away, pay a few bills. We'll be back in about 1 minute with the beginning of the second half.
At El Reno Family Dentistry, we are dedicated to providing you and your family with the highest quality of dental care in a comfortable, affordable, and friendly way. We offer a wide range of services from digital x-rays and implants to Botox. We are insurance friendly and offer flexible financing. Call today for your free first visit at 405-262-6737. We can't wait to see you here at El Reno's most caring dental office.
Our community is about people. More than 80 years ago, our community came together to form El Reno Rock Island Credit Union to share a cooperative spirit of people helping people. Today, El Reno Rock Island Credit Union continues to carry on that spirit in El Reno and surrounding communities. We have personalized products and services for your needs, and we have experts to guide you along the way. Please visit our website at rockislandcu.com to learn more about our services and the benefits of being a member of the El Reno Rock Island Credit Union.
33-31. In the fourth quarter at call hours, Bailey Ada, 75-39.
There's no rhythm, no real flow to the game on both the girls and the boys.
Just a reminder, if you want to be a sponsor, contact Brooke Robertson at brobertson@elrenops.org or call her office in January, 405-262-1703. Dallas has a few stats for us, so I'm going to turn it over to him.
Yeah, after that slow start and 1 for 10 shooting that first quarter, the boys rebounded with a 5 out of 7 shooting that second period, much improved. Got to the free throw line, 7 attempts as well. Only knocked down 4 of those, but it shows some definite improvement. Looks like we're been way more aggressive when you look at these numbers. So I think that's going to continue in the second half. We're going to see some guys trying to get to the lane, If they get into the lane and it's not there, then you're going to see Carter spotting up for a 3, maybe Matt for a 3.
Right.
So I think El Reno's got a pretty good. Probably Rodney's going to have a good game plan for him coming out of here. Piedmont's a pretty athletic team. Maybe a little bit more athletic than I thought they would be. I don't know if we can get into transition with them on this, but I'd love to see some fast break opportunities as well.
Correct.
The easy buckets gives some guys some confidence, and then maybe build on this lead right now.
Right.
Why would the girl from Italy come to El Reno? I want to go to Italy.
So the starting lineup for the Indians is back on the floor. The original starting lineup: Carter Romanos, Alex Elizondo, Matthew Topai, James Ravelis, and Evan Romanos. As well for the Piedmont Wildcats, their starting lineup is back on the floor, including number 35, big man in the middle, Jeremiah Reed, who he and James both got in foul trouble, Dallas, and so they set out the majority of the first half.
Nice rebound, James. Oh, got out in a little transition there. Like to have picked up that basket.
Good run off by Alex, running the three-point shooter, Kennedy, that's had the hot hand for them from 3. Good strip away, bounced off of Reed's hand. Out of bounds to the Indians, taking over, 7 minutes to go, leading 2016. And Dallas, you and I were talking earlier about at intermission about the importance of blocking out.
Yeah, you have to limit these guys to one opportunity. Should have been a jump ball call.
It was a good hustle by both.
Yeah, hoping number 32 is okay. Looks sounded like a head, maybe an elbow hit the floor.
I think it was his elbow. Good hustle
He
by
bounced
Sanders.
up, so either he's got a hard head or it was the elbow, like you said. James looking to score here. Nice shot.
James over Sanders. Good shot. Good defense by Sanders. There we go.
Limit the shot,
Finally
push it.
clean that up. Carter pushing, finding his brother Evan, challenging. Good job.
Evan Romanos for 2.
Great bucket. Good body control by Evan. Made contact. Could have possibly drawn a foul there on 35, but.
And Evan blocks the shot. Evans trying to convince the official he didn't touch it, but I think he blocked it. Kennedy, good. Nice drive by that young man. Really good recognition of them running out on him and driving around it. So we got to close out better on him. Nice job by Evan. Evan is really taking it on himself to challenge number 35. 32. Sanders splits the defense. And here come the Wildcats. They only trail by 2 now. Elizondo looking for a high screen from James. Elizondo dribble, handoff to Carter, to Evan, to Elizondo. Elizondo back out to Evan. Evan looking for James, has him. James with a good move, baby hook, not there.
Couldn't get it to fall.
Good defense by Sanders once again.
He's tough inside.
I would say he's every bit of maybe 6'6".
Definitely looks it.
They called kickball on the Indians. Piedmont inbounding underneath their own goal. Looking for Kennedy. Why not? He's had the hot hand. Elizondo working hard against
Good D.
Anderson.
5-second call.
5-second, closely guarded. Go ahead.
Yeah, nice D. Got some pressure in his face. Stayed with him. He knew the clock was ticking on him.
Yes.
And he stayed with it. So, great pressure, great D. Now we got to capitalize on that turnover. Go score some points.
Carter to James. Nice pick and roll. Beautiful two-man game right there. Nice set play by Coach Hayden.
Walk.
Good defense.
Alex with forcing 2 turnovers in a row.
That's right.
With this pressure D. Gotta love it.
Yeah. You know, Emory, his twin sister with the girls, has that same pressure defense, but she wasn't allowed to do it because they were calling the foul on her.
Yeah, every time she pressured, yeah, it was they were she was getting called with a hand or a push. Oh, tough one.
Beautiful jump shot. Not falling. Kennedy, count it. You cannot leave him open.
Got some good shooters.
James, not able to get it. Kennedy spots up, no good. James gets the board, kicks it out to Alex.
Here's where I want to see him push it.
Finds Evan. Evan challenges, kicks it out to Carter. Carter to Alex. Yes, that extra pass, beautiful.
Boom.
Now that's
what a great
the way
look.
to play El Reno Indian basketball. Sharing the ball.
Yes, Carter could have taken a shot there,
Yes.
but he knew his teammate had a better shot, kicked it over to him.
That
Nothing but the
extra
bottom.
pass, yes. Good ball movement. They know where Kennedy is, I'll guarantee you that. Let somebody else shoot the three. Well, he says, I can do it too. And that's height. Beautiful three-point shot by that young man. Carter looking, hands off to Evan. Evan spins, turns, kicks it to Carter for three. Yes, no. Just a little strong. Good look. Elizondo is there. Visiting with the official. Good effort by Alex. 32 goes the line, and Sanders makes the first of two. He goes back for his second. Jacob Robertson comes in and gives Evan a much-deserved rest.
Nice soft touch with her big man.
Elizondo drives, gets bumped. Hands off to Topai. Topai to Carter. Carter, beautiful no-look pass to James. James has him where he wants him, but he finds Elizondo in the corner all alone, and count it. Alex hits the deck, beautiful. Give and go. Beautiful, unselfish inside-outside play by James right there.
Yeah, James could have taken that little baby jump hook and found his teammate in the corner. Alex with just a smooth stroke.
Yeah. Caught it.
Almost got fouled on that for a 4-point play.
Yes.
Short.
A good job. I think James got a tip on that.
He may have got a piece of that.
Beautiful pass to Matthew. Matthew to James. James finishes. Jacob there, and Jacob on the putback. Good pursuit by the Indians. They lead 32-28 with 1:30. It's very close to a turnover. Good pressure defense by the Indians. Now they settle back into a 2-3. Good defense by Carter.
Deontay Palmer checks in for the Indians.
Yeah, Carter he's gifted with that long body, long arms, really closes it down a passing lane quickly.
Yes.
Just when you think you have an easy pass, Carter is
Right.
he can get a finger on it, get a hand on it real
Yes.
quick and the ball's going the other direction. So he's using his length to his advantage.
Oh,
There he goes again.
There it is. That's what you were talking about.
Nice finish.
Deontay Palmer just makes it look effortless when he goes airborne. It's like he's suspended in air. Great job. Unselfish. Carter playing great defense. Indians lead is 6, the largest lead of the game. Good job by Jacob not
to foul,
fouling.
yes. And I think we can do this right here. I think we continue to push the pace.
Beautiful job. They got a foul on number 15. Boy, wasn't that beautiful how he just split the defenders.
I guess they called that foul early on in the drive.
They called a foul on Anderson, I guess hand checking in the back on the dribble.
Yeah, because the guy set up deep for trying to draw a charge, and definitely we didn't make contact there, so
Right.
it must have been, early on.
Elizondo looks, squares up his guy, kicks it out. Number 13, I don't have his name. Sorry, folks. Elizondo, no good. Evan challenging. Thought we had a walk. The coaching staff was up. And Deontay Palmer standing his ground. And
Third
that
charge
is
we've drawn tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
And that's coach. That goes to coaching,
Yes.
and just some grit on the player's part, because
Yes.
it's not easy to stand there and take a charge when somebody's coming full speed at you.
No, it is not.
If it was easy, you'd see a lot more of it.
That's right. Indians with 6.7 to go, bringing the ball up the floor. Pulls up for a 3. No good. And Coach Hayden is looking at the youngster that came in and said, let's drive down and kick it. Lesson learned. That is the end of the third. El Reno Indians play an excellent third quarter and lead 34-28. We'll be back in 1 minute after paying some bills.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Stream with Pioneer iVideo and more. Live, recorded, on demand, all in HD. Easily find and watch your favorite shows and movies. Anywhere. On any device. Perfect for the entire family. And easy to use. Enjoy Pioneer iVideo today.
All right, welcome back, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors for El Reno Athletics. Bank First of El Reno, Dorsey Jones Buick GMC of El Reno Family Dentistry, Dr. Kristen Jackson and Dr. Eric Parsons. Healthcare One Urgent Care of El Reno Rock Island Credit Union. Thank you to those important sponsors for El Reno Athletics. And also, one more shout out to Ryan Eaton and Advantage Insurance for providing the onion burgers. Some of the best around. I've eaten hundreds of those. Thanks, Ryan, and especially for Ray Dyer, his sous chef tonight. I'm sure Ray made those taste extra special. So appreciate you guys for helping out.
Absolutely. All proceeds go to El Reno Indians Athletics. Boys basketball. Oh, there we go. Jacob, what a move. Around, and Jacob scores. There's those hustle plays we were talking about, Jacob.
Yes. Effort, 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 effort. Give me effort. If you're not going to give me anything, give me effort. And good things will happen, I promise.
He gives no quarter, and he asks no quarter. He is tough-nosed, and I love it. Good rebound. There he goes, pulls another one. And he can jump. Carter, nice hesitation. Beautiful
good finish,
move.
Carter.
And Piedmont has to take a timeout. And El Reno faithful are on their feet, and it's 38-28. Piedmont is going to take a 30-second. We're going to stay right here with them. What's the difference as far as you see in about the last 7 minutes that was opposed to the first 7 minutes of the ball game?
We forced some turnovers and got out in transition, got some easy buckets, you know.
Yeah.
I think we're using our athletic advantage here, putting Piedmont in a tough spot. They're going to be pressing a little bit now, trying to turn up the heat defensively on us. We got to protect the ball. Don't be careless with it. But yeah, I think the transition game really stepped up right there and got this 10-point lead for the Indians. So effort and good spacing, unselfish basketball, team basketball, look good.
Right, and along with effort, another thing we were talking about was rebounding.
Sure.
And it's been one and done, like we've been, like you talked about at halftime. Good job by Jacob there. Apparently they say he got him on the back, made body contact.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Jacob, he got a lot of ball. It's hard to say how much contact he had down low with the body. Up top looked good. I think he got his hands up. He was pretty vertical, but ref said too much contact down low, 2 shots.
And Coach Hayden is trying to talk to the official at center court, and to no avail. I'll put it that way.
The official didn't really have a whole lot of time.
So Sanders makes the first, makes the second.
He's got a good stroke.
He does.
I'm curious to know what grade he is in. If he's a young kid, he'll be fun to watch in the next year or two if he has it. So
Jacob is replaced by James. Beautiful cross court.
There it is. Nice
Beautiful look.
Way to run.
Oh.
Well.
And Evan missed.
Evan just missed the reverse.
Number 24 Spots hesitates. James
recover,
hustling.
James. Don't foul him.
And 35, Reed, just a little bit too much to handle down there at the low when he gets it there. Evan looking, finds Carter. Carter brings it back out.
Get your spacing,
Denies the handoff. Goes to Alex. Alex is looking. Nice job. Finds Deontay. Deontay goes up strong. And they're going to call a charge.
That was tough. It looked like he slid in late, but
yeah.
And he was also deep inside in the paint, so.
And Coach Hayden, once again, is trying to talk to the official that ignores him. 3-point by number 24, Height. And they're right back in at 7 unanswered points.
The power of the 3-point shot.
Yes.
You're never really out of a game if you can shoot from outside.
Coach Hayden pulls the ball out a little bit and says, let's settle down, run your play, run through all your options. And I've heard him say that many, many times in practice. It's not always just the first shot or the second shot. Still by 35. Evan challenges. And Coach Hayden takes a timeout, and he takes the full. And we will take it with him, with the Indians leading by 1, 38-37. We'll be back at 60.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
And we're back to action. 5:09 left in the contest. El Reno clinging to a 38-37 lead.
El Reno turnovers and Piedmont three-point buckets.
That's right.
Big difference here late.
That's right. And Reed is back on the floor for them, and that makes a huge difference too.
That does change the dynamic of Piedmont's offense for sure.
Nice dribble drive handoff there to Evan to younger brother Carter. Can't get the three to go. Piedmont can take the lead after being down 10. Reed looking to drive. Good job by Evan. Kennedy kicks it out to number 15, too strong.
Look,
that was Anderson.
There you go.
Great pass down court. Elizondo.
Good strip.
Ball is blocked away from him on the layup, but it will stay with the Indians. Good hustle back by the Piedmont Wildcats. Elizondo looking, finds James. James surveys, goes up strong, kisses off the glass. Nice move. Beautiful drop step.
You don't see a lot of low post moves in high school basketball anymore.
No.
I'm glad James, it's.
And just what you were talking about, the three ball is working for Piedmont. It wasn't for about a quarter and a half,
right.
And now it seems like everything they're throwing up is going in. 30-second, no, it's a full timeout, and we will go pay a few bills. Be back at 60. And we're back. 4 minutes, 1 second. Full court press by Piedmont, Dallas. And we've got some really good looks off of their press. So as long as we can keep breaking it, I hope they stay in it.
Yeah, I don't think they can press us. I think we've got enough ball handlers. We can get through that.
Nice.
Nice soft touch by James. Turnaround jumper.
Yeah. Gathered himself, waited.
Just patient, right.
Yeah.
Now we got to run them off the three-point line. We can't give them any space.
We saw this, 3 seconds. We saw this in the JV boys game. They would spread and they would fake the three, then they would dribble drive. What our JV boys were not doing is filling the gaps.
Right. Nobody sliding over to help.
Correct. Yeah. James is working hard. Alex, pull up. Beautiful. He is just smooth.
Yeah.
He elevates so easily.
And I really think if he wanted to, he could get to that spot any time any possession he wanted.
Absolutely.
But he's a team player. He's not a selfish guy.
And they got the three.
Another three.
They are living and dying by it, and right now they're living. 2 minutes 40 to go. 44-43. Carter kicks out to Matthew Topai. Topai, yeah! Count it! Coach Hayden is taking a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Your El Reno Indians lead 47-43. We'll be back in 60.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group.
And we're back. Dallas, what do you think the keys are going to be in this last 2 minutes and 30 seconds?
Well, the way Piedmont has cranked it up on the offensive end with a three-point ball, we've got to pressure that. Cannot give him any open looks. Get a hand in the face. And I was getting ready to say, and slide over when they take us off the ball, because if we run them off the three, they're going to go drive.
Yeah,
and you got to slide over and stop that. That was way too easy of a bucket right there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful Euro step by Kennedy. And there is a
nice bucket, Alex.
I love that fake handoff screen and
don't gamble.
James goes up strong, walls up, doesn't foul. Good job.
Yeah, he didn't reach on it.
Runs him off at the three, but he's going to shoot it anyway. Not there. Evan secures the ball. Evans looking, finds Carter. Carter gets fouled, and that's a good call.
Not a lot of fouls this half. It's been pretty clean.
That's a good foul. Number, refs. Kennedy made a great effort play right there. And just ran into Carter as he was going up for the ball.
Yeah, it was a jump ball, and we jumped a little higher that time.
Correct. Minute 30 to go. 49-45. Elizondo pulls the ball out. Drives around and gets held. Only the fourth foul on Piedmont. Very cleanly played second half by both teams.
Both teams, right. Yeah, it was much better than that first half.
But there was a lot of whistles in the first half, and that made all the difference in the world. And, oh, wow, that's just beautiful. Back to James. Carter thought about a three.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Good job. Kick it to Elizondo. Squares up. Three. Count it!
Big
Alex
bucket.
Elizondo!
Carter had one, passed it up, found a better shot.
Nice. Oh, nice job by Evan. Beautiful block by Evan Romanos. 48 seconds to go. Indians lead has ballooned to 7. 52-45 with 48 seconds to go.
Got some more ball handlers on the court.
Exactly. Home run pass. Oh, nice job to Elizondo. Elizondo wisely brings it out. Kicks it all the way out to Topai, and Topai is fouled. 40.7.
Piedmont coach wanting a, yeah, I was going to say, he better back off. Technical on the Piedmont coach.
Piedmont coach has just been teed. Carter Romanos goes to the line to shoot.
I think that's the 5th foul on one of the Piedmont players.
5th foul on Sanders. That young man played a great ball game. Carter Roman knows at the line. First one is good. Second one is good. Full timeout. Coach Hayden.
Timeout.
Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
And we're back. 37 seconds to go in the ball game, and Topai will inbound. Finds Carter. Carter dribbles, has 4 people on him to Topai. Topai drives middle and is fouled by number 13. 30 seconds to go in the contest. Well, Dallas, it looks like the Indians will move to 6-1 on the year. What is the takeaway as far as you think? You know Coach Hayden real well. What do you think his takeaway from this victory is going to be?
Well, I think he's going to be pleased with obviously the way they kept fighting. You know, they showed some grit. They played really tough defense. In most cases, they drew 3 charges. Things like that you don't necessarily see on the stat sheet all the time. Those things are are what he's gonna remind these kids of, when they look at the film or their next practice session is, hey, we're doing some good things, little things, the details that are going to pay off in the end. Now, they've got to clean up some things offensively. First half.
That's great pass.
Great pass. Yeah, to run out the clock. I don't know if they're going to foul anymore. Yeah, they're going to let it run out. Yeah, so offensively, I think he can show that, hey, we can get up and run a little bit more. Maybe get into that transition game earlier on in the game.
Yeah.
So.
What I took away from it is, I think we got a little shell-shocked against Choctaw because they were making their threes and we weren't, and we kept trying to come back and answer with threes instead of just playing solid ball and getting some nice 15-foot jumpers and getting the ball inside. And I think they learned from that. As long as you take care of you and you do what you're good.
Right, do what you're good at,
doing.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
because we didn't necessarily get into a three-point shooting contest with Piedmont tonight. I mean, Alex hit some big threes in that second half, especially in the fourth quarter. But we didn't take a lot of unnecessary threes tonight.
Correct.
James had a good second half inside.
Yes.
Some other guys stepped up, being aggressive, getting to the lane, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line. So those things we, you like to see. You want to see that. You want to see a diverse offense and the way you attack an opposing team's defense. So keep them guessing a little bit. I think Piedmont, they got behind. They had to get a little bit more one-dimensional with the three. But hey, I mean, if you're knocking them down, keep shooting. And it got them right back in the game. They had a chance here late, but we forced some turnovers, got some easy buckets, and the victory. So
Well, this is Kurt Parker. It's been a pleasure having Dallas Curtis with me, and he is welcome in this booth anytime.
Thank you so much. It was fun. We tried to maybe do this for the football game, and I was going to try to get on and do a broadcast for the football game in the playoffs, but that fell through at the McGinnis game. So I'm excited that you invited me up here tonight and be a part of this. So
good.
I'll definitely put some dates on the calendar to come back and visit with you again. It was fun. Thank you for having me.
Good deal. For Kurt Parker, Dallas Curtis, and our producer, Cole Owen, Merry Christmas to all, and go Indians!